Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Welcome back. We've got some updates in the Atlantic this evening. We now have Tropical Storm Fiona just out to the east of the Leeward Islands. 50-mile-per-hour winds at this point, but still looking very disorganized. So you'll notice that this is going to make its way a little bit further off to the west, potentially making that northward turn so that we might not see an impact. Now, this is a very early forecast, so lots of question marks on where this is going to go. But I will say right now, no immediate threats to Middle Georgia. So some good news so far, but we're going to have to keep an eye on this one as it is looking like it could get close to the East Coast. So just the update there. We now have Tropical Storm Fiona, but here in our area, very calm, very quiet on our 41 sky view overlooking downtown Dublin this evening, where it has taken a little while for things to cool off tonight. 66 degrees out there right now. Dew points sitting at 64. So that is kind of a limiting factor on how cool it's going to get for tonight. Maybe we see some lower 60s, but otherwise it's not going to be nearly as cold as it was this morning when we did drop down to 57 degrees. Last time we were in those mid 50s was in May. 86 degrees our high temperature today, which is right around normal for this time of year. We're going to see more of those mid and upper 80s as we're moving through the rest of the week, and into the weekend is where we start to see our next warm up. But seeing those 60s really all across the area for this evening, exception being Forsyth sitting at 72 degrees. Continuing with our clear skies across much of the area thanks to some high pressure. It's really kind of blocking everything out. So a lot of that thunderstorm activity we're keeping out to our west in the Great Plains, but we've also got those showers further to our south thanks to a stationary boundary that's just going to kind of stay put for the next couple of days. High pressure is going to be really our main influence on our weather. That's going to keep us clear. It's going to keep us dry through the rest of the week. But you will notice by Friday this starts to push its way closer to the East Coast. And as that happens, it's going to drag in a little bit more of that Atlantic moisture, bring in a little bit more humidity as we're heading into the weekend, which does mean that there is potential for some isolated showers by Saturday, mainly for some of our southeastern counties. For the rest of this evening, though, no real worries. Temperatures slowly dropping into the lower 60s, 63 degrees by around 5 a.m. We'll see plenty of sunshine to start our day for tomorrow, but then check this out. By lunchtime, we're already at 80 degrees, 84 degrees by around 3 p.m., and we continue to see those clear skies really all the way into the weekend. As far as our humidity is concerned, we will start to see, like I said, that little bit of a peak for Friday into Saturday. It's not going to be too bad, though. It's not going to be like it was last week when we were stuck in all that rainfall. It also, however, means that we are going to see just the isolated shower chances on Saturday. Otherwise, it's staying dry as we head into next week. But we are going to have to couple that with the 90s that are returning for next week, including potentially some upper 90s as well. So really just kind of looking like we're going to stay dry and warm for the next couple of days. Once again, we do have Fiona potentially on the way to the East Coast, but I do want to show you this. This is a look at next week. We are looking at those temperatures above normal, likely also expecting to stay pretty dry for next week. In just 10 seconds, I'll look at our 7-day forecast.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
And here's your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast, sponsored by Volume Chevrolet. We've got temperatures warming up into the upper 80s over the weekend. Plenty of sunshine on the way, but by next week, it's all about the 90s returning, especially Tuesday, where we warm up to 93 degrees.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41 NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41 NBC on Facebook and Twitter.